seems you can teach an old cow new tricks thanks to the development of virtual fencing. Today we're joined by Michiel, Director of Agriculture and Food at CSIRO and driver of this technology which has been designed for more effective herd and soil management. Welcome Michiel, thanks for joining us today. So how does the technology behind the virtual fence work?
Well, a virtual fence is something that is designed by the GPS signal, so the GPS location. So the animals have a collar, and that collar is powered by solar. It is connected to the GPS, and you on your iPad you can set a boundary of your paddock, and then the animals are contained with that, because when they move to the fence, the virtual fence, they get an audio signal. And then if they then pass the fence, they get a little shock. And that teaches them to stay within the paddock based on the audio fence.
So does this make livestock handling easier?
Yes, exactly. You know, you could sit down in your lounge chair on your veranda there, and you can sort of draw the lines of where you want your cattle to go and herd them to a new piece of pasture, or keep them out of the environmentally sensitive area. So there are lots of opportunities to maximize your grazing efficiency and also improve the sustainability of the herd that you have on your land.
So how long does it take for the cattle to learn where the boundaries are?
Well, I would think a little bit it's like, if you have your parking sensor and you go to the parking lot with a new car, you sort of it goes beep, 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 and then sort of if you go a little bit too far, you hit the car on the other side. It's not a big deal, but this is how this works, no? So it's about 2.5 times on average that an animal passes the fence and gets an electric shock, and then they know from the audio signal, oh, I should not go there, like on your parking sensor, really, and then they follow that only by the audio cue.
So what are the benefits of these virtual fences for farmers?
So if you think, of course, fencing is a big investment for farmers, no? It is a lot of work to put them in, and you would ideally have smaller paddocks where you can move your herd through, and your cattle through, and that will then optimize the use of your land. But because of that cost, that doesn't happen, and you have to get this trade-off between the work of putting in and moving the cattle around and the cost of the fence. Here, that all goes away, because you can do that yourself, and you can set these paddocks much smaller, so your grazing efficiency goes up a lot. You avoid overgrazing, and it becomes much more sustainable.
So you're trialling virtual fencing in New South Wales. When do you think it'll be available elsewhere?
Yeah, we work with AgriSense, a company that is building, that is commercializing this. The technology was invented and primarily developed in CSIRO, and then of course we have a commercialization and development partner who is rolling that out globally. They are planning to go to market in 2022, and so there's now beta testing going on, not only in New South Wales, but actually internationally as well. So we're hoping this is going to take the livestock industry by storm.
In regards to cost, what are the benefits of virtual versus traditional fencing?
The cost-benefit analysis estimates that the profitability increased in the dairy industry by about $350 per year per cow, and in the beef industry by about 2.5%, both from improved grazing management in both this dairy and the beef industry.
Congratulations, Michiel. I'm sure a lot of producers will be looking on with great interest.
Yeah, thank you, Claudine. And of course, this is not the only thing that we do at CSIRO. We are just brimming of these type of innovations. And thank you for the time.
It's incredible technology, isn't it, Ben?
It's pretty incredible, Claudine, to think that we might be driving through the country soon and there'd be no fences.
Could be a game changer.